Welcome to the Biomolecules Project Fun Facts button video. In this video, I'll not only explain the requirements for the Fun Facts, but also show you how to create that. The requirements for the Fun Facts button are very simple. You just need a minimum of 5 fun facts, creative, interesting, fun facts, all of the above. The second thing is, I encourage you to be creative. This is a really straightforward button and it can be pretty plain, but once you get the main coding, I would encourage you to consider adding sprites or music or other sound effects just to add to the engagement of the button. So let's get started. If you go to Scratch, what you're going to want to do is click Create. And when you get this new file created, we're going to go ahead and name the project first. So up here, we'll name the project your last name, so whatever your last name is, underscore fun facts. And notice how I do fun facts. I'm going to do lowercase fun and an uppercase F on facts. And we'll talk about that a little bit later as to why we did that. So now I've got my file renamed. And let's go ahead and deal with the sprites. I want to get rid of Scratchy the cat. There are multiple ways to do this, whether it's a 2-finger click or if just clicking on this garbage can right here, so that'll get rid of Scratchy the cat. And then what I want to do is go ahead and start a new sprite. I don't want to make each fun fact a backdrop. It gives me less control if I do it that way. So I'm going to create a new sprite as a backdrop. Once I create a new sprite, I've got my costumes for the sprite here, and I can go ahead and decorate. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name of this costume to Fun Facts 1, and I'll just put the number together. And what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this. So we'll have 5 fun facts. Remember, that's the minimum. If I 2-finger click on this, then I can click duplicate. So I can duplicate that way. And I'm going to go ahead and duplicate these so that I've got 5 of them. Great. Now I can go back and edit each one to make it whichever way that I want. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add a background color. So if I click fill, and if I click on it, it won't let me fill. In order to fill color, I have to be in bitmap mode. And so I can click on it now, and then I'm in bitmap, and so it'll allow me to add the background color. And then when I go to vector mode, I want to use vector mode for typing. And I'll use this right here, and I'll start typing. So I'll type fun fact 1, and you'll notice that nothing shows up. If I do Command A, I can highlight everything and change the fill color on this so that it is black and visible. And now I've got my title. So Fun Fact 1. I can make this larger by resizing here this way. I can move it over by selecting on the select icon, and I can move it over whichever way I want. If I don't like this font, well, obviously I can change my font here. I just have to select it, and then I can change my font right here to whichever font I want. Okay, so I've got Fun Fact 1, and I'll add in my fun fact. This is the fun fact. You're going to type in, okay, and you're going to type in yours. Again, the reason why we need to write our fun facts in vector mode and not bitmap is because at least in vector, if I make a mistake, I can go back and edit it. If I type in bitmap and you try to click on something to edit it, it won't let you edit it. So that's the danger. Okay, so make sure that when you're typing your facts that you are in vector mode. Okay, I will do the same for these fun facts. Again, I'm going to go back to bitmap mode. And I'm not going to write in, I think you all get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. I'm just going to add in some colors for these and fill this in different ways. Oops. Okay. change it over here, convert to bitmap to change the color there, and then finally find a new color here, change to bitmap, and fill it. Okay, so now I've got 5 fun facts, and obviously I would add text to them if I needed to, but that's what your job is going to be. You'll notice though, like over here, it's not showing up centered, so we're going to actually start writing code to make that happen. So I'm going to be out of my costumes tab, and I'm going to go into my code tab. There are several things that I need for my code tab for fun facts. First, I want to start off with when flag clicked. I want to go ahead and go to events. When flag clicked, I want this to be hidden. So I'll go to looks and slide down, and it's going to hide. And then I'm going to go back to events, and I want it to show up when I get a certain message. And so when I receive a new message, and we'll call that message fun facts. When I receive fun facts, I'm going to go ahead and show it. So I'm going to go to show. Okay, I want to go to motion, and I want to center it. So I'll go to 0, 0. This is going to make sure that all these things show up in the center. And then what I want to do is I want to go back to looks, and I'm going to go to switch costume, and I'm going to put this to switch costume to FunFacts 1 because I want to start it at the beginning. And now I'm going to go to control, and I'm going to wait maybe 5 seconds, and then I'm going to switch costume to FunFacts 2. And you kind of get the idea. This is what I'm going to do for these. Now you might be thinking, well, can't I just use a loop and loop through things? Yeah, you totally could. If you want to use a loop, go for it. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because this allows me to add a little bit more, I can broadcast for different sprites. I can have different things come in if I go this way. So again, this just allows me to add more details and things like that and add more fun things. So I'm going to go ahead and add one more control. You heard that pop, see? So like I could add in different things. Oops, I forgot to switch the look to FunFacts 3. And then FunFacts 4. And FunFacts 5. Again, what I had told you to do at the beginning is to find ways to make this a little bit more creative, because right now, FunFacts 5, and then finally, I'm going to do a broadcast, and I'm going to broadcast main menu. And the reason why I want to broadcast that is so that main, and I'm going to put a capital menu, I'm going to put it all together, main menu, and then also, when I receive main menu, I'm going to make sure that these guys all hide, all these slides. Okay, so now when I click my flag, that's all the code that this needs. When I click my flag, it's going to hide, and then when I receive fun facts, it's going to show the first fun fact, and then it's just going to cycle through it. This is all the code that you need for these fun facts. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, you're done with the button. Move on to FunFacts video number 2.